Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to episode 14 of Ark Survival Evolved on a Scorched Earth Let's Play. So, continuing on last episode, we're just gonna keep building up our little base of operations here. So, off cam, since last episode, I've just done a few minor things. I've put up the walls and ceilings, and that's pretty much it, just doing this first floor. So I've already done some groundwork, but before we do any work, let's show you guys what else I've done. So we go up here. Have we done anything up here? I don't think we have. But up here, this is probably where I did some work as well. So like I said, at first this was just going to be some little place for my like flyers, RGs, tape jaras, you know, whatever has wings except wyverns, but I was debating how do I want to build this. So I thought instead of making something just subpar, I'd make it pretty massive, like a lot bigger than what you'd expect. So I'm gonna encompass this entire area, and whenever I think of like flyers, RGs, like hatching from eggs, I think of like nesting, and thatch is like the perfect material, so I think this works out perfectly. Plus the thatch hides up these pillars and everything, so it's all falling into place. And this thing is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations high, and I want to say 7 or 8 foundations over here, so it's pretty big. And then on top of this is where I'm going to build a little penthouse, little living quarters or something. So my actual house up here is going to be pretty high up here, so it's going to be pretty amazing. But we're not actually going to do that this episode, maybe next episode, or maybe even episode after that, I don't know. But this area is going to be a while in the future because we have to build up down here first. As much as we want to skip to all the fun parts, we got to work on the hard parts and everything to make this little area sustainable to live in. So let's get started. I've already put down some ground foundation for my power supply, for my, what's it called, generator, yes. And I've redone some more water, or piping. Why did I say water? But I've redone some piping so I could put up another industrial cooker up here. So let's see. What do we need? Do we have any generators? Turn on. Nope, not that. What do we need? Electronics. Wow. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As soon as that makes, we're gonna make ourselves an electric generator. I was pretty sure I had some somewhere, but you know what? It does not matter. Grab that. Grab one of those. Grab some of that. Do we need anything else? I think that's good. So over here. And then one vertical. Oh. I guess that works too. And then we need some gasoline. So, very nice. Let's put up our thing here, there. If I do it up here, and I put like fridges here, the cables will most likely show through. So, what if I did that? And then I did this. And I can probably put a wall or something over here to hide all this. And let's see. Well, luckily I have these pillars down here made of stone, so this gives me like a little reference point to see if it's straight or not. Actually, you know what? Before we do this, let me see how this is gonna work. So let's put this dude down first, right here. So you guys see here, my original piping is on the original ceiling, so it would not have worked. So I had to do new piping, which sucked. But I want this kind of like right around this area, because this is where it kind of stops. So right there. Let's see if this works. Is it irrigated? Yes, it is. So we have water, and look at that. That is amazing. So yeah, this is turning out pretty well. In case I want to make some food or cook it. Actually, yeah, we need to make an industrial grill as well. But I think we can just put it right over here. And over here will be our fridges. You know, we could put our grill over here or way over here. It doesn't really matter. So, fridge. There we go. How is this gonna work out? Make sure it is straight. There we go. So we could have, this does not look straight. And unfortunately I can't K-mode this because I have ceilings up already. So this is one of those things where I just have to eyeball it. And whatever happens, happens. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. I think it's better if we start on this side so we have a good idea. Maybe out a little bit, in. I don't want this to poke through. And these fridges are kind of wide. So just a little bit of space right there. And then one more. So you know what? That's not that bad actually. I mean, we could have gone a bit more behind, but it's not that big of a deal. The main thing I wanted was to get these fridges, you know, pretty close, like aligned together, and I couldn't K-mode it, so I think that's pretty good. That's really not bad at all. So I think 4 fridges is pretty good. Let's get ourselves some walls. Do we have any? We better. And then one door frame. So you know what? That's, oh, I see the problem now. So pretty much we had to put these down first because this is slightly raised now. Let me think about it, because this has to be the same. I'll tickle my throat, but this has to be the same thing, or else the whole thing is going to be out of whack. This is rather unfortunate. So how can we fix this? Like, I already put these down, so I don't want to destroy these. But I want it to look symmetrical. This would be fine if I did not hide it, but so many problems. You know what? Let me think about it, and I'm gonna do something off cam. So BRB, guys. Alright guys, we're back, and somehow I guess I made this work. If I open this, so this power generator is just literally floating like an inch or two above the foundation, but hey, it works, so whatever. This is fully functional. I can go in, put more gasoline, repair it, all that good stuff, and close it. It's kind of tricky because of this. It's slightly raised, but you know what? It works. Overall, I like how this looks. I was messing around with these tables, and I'm thinking about putting some tables around for, you know, just cosmetical reasons, but I always put them backwards. Like, I have to master how to put down a table or a bench. But this up here, to me, looks fine, so I'm just gonna leave that be. I put up some more, well, 2 more refrigerators, because why not? And then made a couple more chairs and benches, which we're gonna put around the place because it's really hard to build an ark because they don't really give you a lot of options. I mean, like, this is nice, but they could do so much more, I think. So let's see, industrial grill. I was debating whether I want it over here or over here, and I have decided I want it over here. It makes no sense. I mean, it could go either way, to be honest, but the way I see it, if I'm cooking something in the cooker, I might as well have it next to the grill. So I made up this little rail here as a boundary so I can see how far it is, because it's got to be symmetrical. So I came up with this. So let's see, use this little pillar just a bit more, a bit less. Okay, you know what? Good enough. I can't really see how it looks on that side, but I think it will do. So we're gonna break this. I don't want this on this side because well, the thing's gonna show through, and I hate that. So I'm thinking this looks pretty good. Let's see, where's our more wooden rails? Now, I think I'm gonna do it on this side though. Can we do one more? I don't think we can. Well, we can if we really wanted to, but you know what? That looks fine. Like, I like how this just stops into like a little workshop area. Now, should we do it like this? If we do it like that, we still have a lot of room over here, which is what I like. And this kind of just, if we do it over here, what? I'm pretty sure we can. How does that look? Now, why did it go on like that? Very odd. But I really like the small little details. Go on right, please. Why do you do this? You know what, we can do that side. Oh, wow. You know what? I will fix you off cam. Does not matter. But you guys are kind of getting how I see this place ending up. We could put it over here, but it just shows through. So I think this is fine. We walk over here. Like, this is kind of like it's sectional, I guess is the word. But this is our workshop. This is all of our supplies, and right next to it is our food cooker and grill. I'm thinking, and I'm hungry. Let's go grab some food. We really need to move the farm up here. So let's grab some carrots this time. And those beetles as well. We're getting lonely down there. So, this little area, it's like, what do I put over here? I don't want to put a table and bench here because this is really loud, and it makes no sense. If I were eating or something, I wouldn't eat over here. I would eat over here with a nice view. That's where I would eat if I were to eat. So that's where we're gonna put our table and bench. So don't need that. Let's see. Why did we grab all 8? We don't. 4 is good. Bench, yes. So how do we want to do this? Like this? No. How about like this? So when we're eating, we have a nice view. Maybe right there, or maybe right there. Like, you guys see that right there? I have an underlying theme here, and I don't want to break it, so nope. This is kind of harder to do without K mode, so let's do like this. Do it like that, so we have a good idea of where we can stop. And we have, wow, this is, wow, that's kind of bigger than I thought, but let's go with that one right there, maybe one more. Or maybe we could get them really close so it looks like we're like combined. Oh. You know what? That does not look bad. Oh, I mean, we could definitely... Can we even put chairs back here? I think this is too narrow. Do we have chairs? So, I don't think a chair would go back here, to be honest. Oh, it does. How about a bench? How about a bench? Benches back here I don't think would be actually used, but it's just for appearances. You know what? Let's do this first. So this is like, if this were an actual house, like this would be the kitchen area and this would be the dining room. Maybe right here is a chair. Turn that around. Boom. Oh man, this is really turning out good. Then maybe one more chair right here. Turn that around. There. Can we add anything else? Maybe a standing torch in the middle? If that works, I don't know. So let's put our benches down. Like these, make sure. There we go. One more over here. I'm so bad at putting benches down, but this is not bad at all because you can just sit here and look at that. Oh, am I glitched? Oh, I think I'm glitched, guys. Oh, that's good that we can pick up these benches. Have to be a bit more careful. So how do we put these in? Like this? It's still backwards, so maybe let's try this again. I don't get what's up with these benches, to be honest. Like, no matter where I put them, I try to put them from this angle, which is this one, and then the opposite angle, but no matter what, they always face away from the table, so I can only think that that's how it was intended, so I can't do anything about it. So you know what, whatever. let's just put our benches on this side first because we only have 3. Oh. What? Out of placement range. That was weird. Now because of that, hopefully these will be pretty close. You know what? Not bad. Walk over here. I've just accepted it at this point. It's not gonna face inward. Oh yeah, having dinner by myself on this giant table. You know what's good enough? Then that makes me think, should I section off this area as well? You know what? I'm liking how this is turning out. So you know what? Good progress this episode. This is probably gonna go away. Oh yeah, like this definitely feels more roomy. We have a whole lot of area to work with, but I'm not even sure what I would put, to be honest. I was thinking I could put like the beetles over here, but that makes no sense. It's like you're eating, you're cooking or something. You don't want to see some dung beetles over there. Nope. So I'm thinking the dung beetles would go up here with all the crops somewhere. We can make a little dung beetle pen. Maybe like right here, maybe, and then just wrap around the crops, and then the dung beetles have, you know, a little 2x2 area to roam in. Well, it's like only 3 foundations. You know what? I will think about it. Like, I really wish I could just do things in like by instinct, but I really have to think about how things look. So you know what? I think this is good for this episode. Not too long, but not too short either, right? So yeah, a lot accomplished, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll definitely get, I think maybe the 2nd floor done on the next episode, because for the most part, this is mostly empty space that I can just rearrange as I see fit. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, please comment, rate, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Whoa! I'm so dead.